President John Mahama has sworn in a former secretary to both former Presidents Jerry Rawlings and the late John Atta Mills, said James Bebaako-Mensah, as Ghana's first ambassador to officially commence diplomatic relations with the Vatican. The government says the decision to open an embassy in the Holy See is primarily to execute a people-centered foreign policy and to cement the long-standing relations between the Catholic Church and Ghana.
Sir James Bebaako-Mensah is a distinguished civil servant who served as secretary to the cabinet under President Jerry Rawlings and secretary to the late President Atta Mills. His committed service to the Catholic Church and state caught the eye of Pope Benedict XVI, who honored him. On completion of negotiations to open Ghana's embassy at the Vatican, President John Mahama appointed Mr. Bebaako-Mensah to be the frontline actor of Ghana's foreign policy in the Holy See.
I think that it is only appropriate that for the seat of the Catholic Church, considering our Catholic congregation, that we have a mission, at the Holy See to cater for whatever relations exist between our country and the papacy.
Ambassador-designate Bebaako-Mensah pledged to work in the interest of Ghana.
I also know that appointment comes at the beginning of the tenure of a new pope, with whom I know Your Excellency shares commonality of views on a number of issues on the international agenda. These include the need to fight poverty, assist the vulnerable in society, and encourage interfaith dialogue.
Also at the Flagstaff House was the outgoing Turkish ambassador in Ghana, Mr. Aydin Nurhan. Mr. Nurhan's arrival in 2012 marked a turning point in Turkey's official diplomatic relations with Ghana. Accra and Istanbul are working to increase trade volumes to $1 billion by 2015, and already trade between the two is at a record $500 million through the instrumentality of Ambassador Nurhan.
Thank you again, and do believe that I promise you that I will be working for Ghana until I die. Thank you, Your Excellency.
President Mahama said the private sectors of the two countries will continue to drive the Ghanaian economy, which hinge on public-private partnerships, PPP. Next to bid President Mahama farewell was the outgoing country director of the World Food Program, Mr. Ismail Omar. Of his 27 years service to the World Food Program, 5 have been spent in Ghana helping to achieve food security, sustainability, and to reduce malnutrition. He urged Ghanaians to maintain the prevalent peace and tranquility in a rather turbulent sub-region. President Mahama paid glowing tribute to Mr. Omar for contributing to food production and turning Ghana into a humanitarian hub for West Africa.
Last year, we have an excess maize supply of almost 200,000 metric tons. In these years where we've seen increase in rice production, maize production, the World Food Program has been very helpful to us in terms of mopping up some of the excess food on the market so that it doesn't collapse the price and affect the farmer. And I'm happy that this year, again, through your instrumentality, the World Food Program is buying almost 10,000 metric tons of maize, off our market in order to stabilize the price and make sure that farmers get a good price. We're also proud to be the host of the humanitarian hub for the World Food Program in the West African sub-region. As we are aware, there have been crises in some of our sister countries, in Liberia and Sierra Leone, and recently in Mali. And Ghana's location strategically makes it an appropriate hub, to host this particular facility. Whatever government can do to support the World Food Program, to facilitate its work and make its work easy here in our country, we will do.
He also pledged his government's commitment to upholding the virtues of democracy, thus rule of law, independent judiciary, media freedom, and a vibrant civil society in order to maintain the role as an oasis of peace in a sub-region which is still recovering from decades of war.